And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Athletics. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Jack Flaherty. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And we are underway. Ball. Shortened the bunt and missed it. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Jose Ramirez. 3 hits and a loss last night. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. One out, base is empty.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's out to center field. Lede. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Lede hauls it in to end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Tanner Bybee.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Jacob Wilson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. This to center field. Thomas makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
That one the other way. Fair ball.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Luis Arias in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Fastball for a strike. Grounded to third, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Flade makes the catch. 2 away now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, Guardians go down in order. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Here comes a pitch. And ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And now here is Lawrence Butler. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the next pitch is way outside.
That's ball 3.
Fouled off. He was late. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. One gone, runner at first. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Homered last night, added another hit as well. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. Flaherty back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Thomas in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. On to first, and Thomas is out. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Batting 8th, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's outside. 2-1. Out to short. Wilson on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. And now Daniel Schneemann collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That one misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one ran inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the A's designated hitter, Nick Kurtz.
77.
Kurtz turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Ball, that's out.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Zips it across. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Fought off foul. And there's a foul ball. Up and in. Now 1-2.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Batting 9th, second baseman.
Zach Geloff now at the plate. Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brennan drifts towards it, brings it in for the 3rd out. Start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there, got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 1-0. Line drive. Come on.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now this is in the air down the line. Butler makes the play, and that is that. Bottom four. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Very high with that one. And it's 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a foul out of play. And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Pareda in the box now. Takes strike one. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2. That one is upstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 1 so far.
Luis Ariz.
That one hit to right. And it falls. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Wastes no time there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker. High fly ball down the left field line. Quad squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. 1 away here in the 5th. Now here's Nolan Jones. Out to center. Bleday coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan.
This can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now batting.
There's Lane Thomas now. Grounded out his first time up. That's inside. Ball 1. Fastball is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Hey!
Next one misses. Now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Rooker pulls that one down, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Left fielder, Lawrence Butler.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The kick, the 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
So now here's the DH, Nick Kurtz. Grounded out his first time up. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one.
Now
got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely
Bleday.
smoked that ball.
This is J.J. Bleday. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch is outside. Kurtz off of first with 2 away. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas on the move. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Top of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Flaherty back to work. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Rocchio, in his 2nd season, 24 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. as he fouls it away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here is Daniel Schneemann. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So the Guardians lineup turns over, and up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A little bit high, 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Flaherty checks the runner. Schneemann back in on a dive. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses, and a full count now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting
at the plate, Bo Naylor.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Outside.
And Naylor swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one way inside. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
There's the strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. And out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
0-1.
A's leading by a run. Slice down the right side.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips into there. Stays alive. That's a little bit low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the air, right side of the infield. And there's one away. So up next, Johnny Pareda, 1 for 2. And a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Way outside, and it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Luis Arias. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
That one is absolutely belted. See you later. He breaks up the no-no with a homer. It's his 6th home run of the season, and we're starting over. It's 1-1. Jones in the box again, takes a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. In there at the knees for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Now pitching for the
Michel
A's,
Otañez
number
into the game.
47.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. A squeeze, and he gets it down. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. 2 on, 1 out. Daniel Schneemann, the next to hit. And that's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Steven Kwan. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play. Thomas at third. Rocchio at second. Schneemann over at first with 1 away.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they're up by 3.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of.
Brady Basso gets the call from the pen.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Jose Ramirez digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Clips the corner. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And a base hit right there. Coming home. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. It's 5-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Naylor batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Right fielder.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
He steps on the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So digging in, Lawrence Butler. A strikeout and a walk. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up next,
Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit.
Shea Langoliers.
That one's in there, 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count is even. That's down and in. Next offering upstairs. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first.
Now pitching for
Tim
Cleveland.
Herron taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Tim Herron.
So a man at first. Nick Kurtz will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. That one fouled off. Chop to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
A's.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
44.
Tyler Ferguson.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians. Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that
Now
at bat.
batting,
Once you get the ball by the
designated
pitcher,
hitter,
there's a
Nolan
lot of base
Jones.
hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike. Manzardo aboard here at first with nobody out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody
Now
out.
batting,
2
right
consecutive
fielder,
base
Will
hits for this
Brennan.
team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit in the air out to center field. Geloff sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the
Now
outfield for
batting,
that catch.
the
We
center
all know
fielder, Lane
those can be a little
Thomas.
tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Brian Rocchio now at the plate.
Shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on a line. Butler makes the ground, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, J.J. Bleday.
Leading off for the A's, center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Aaron is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the batter now, Zach Geloff. On a line, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob
Wilson. Up next for the A's. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Just missed. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kwan makes the catch. And there's one away.
They know when he comes in,
Now
pretty much
batting,
forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Pareda.
2 on with 1 out. Johnny Pareda up next for the A's. 1 for 3. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I can watch this.
Sam Hentges gets the ball now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now the third baseman, Luis Arias. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit!
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Esteury Ruiz. First and second, 1 out. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Now a check swing, but he held up. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little
2
bit.
balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
We got full count.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Line to right, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Now batting,
Now the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. A walk
Butler.
and a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. 0-1. So the tying run at second. Towards first. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really.
Number 51 comes on now.
And he's had a
Now
really
pitching
hard
for
time
Cleveland.
throwing strikes so far this season.
Number 51.
His walk rate is up there among the
Righty
worst in the
tight.
league for relievers.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. First
Ball,
pitch
that's off the plate.
misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Rooker, the runner at third. Butler over at second with one down. This one popped up. And there's two down. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Second and third, two down. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball,
A healthy cut,
2 strikes.
tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Urias now in the game as he takes over at third. So digging in,
Leading off
Daniel
for
Schneemann.
Cleveland, second baseman Daniel Schneemann.
Ferguson back to work. And
Ball
that one
one, no
upstairs, ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, Pareda. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder
Here's the left
Stephen
fielder,
Kwan.
Stephen Kwan. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Pickoff move to first. Schneemann dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Ball
1
misses.
ball, 1 strike.
Throw to second. He's safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the grab, one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A
Now
swing
batting,
and miss
third
or weak
baseman,
contact.
Jose Ramirez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now the catcher comes
Now
up to
batting,
hit. Bo
catcher,
Naylor.
Bo
0
Naylor.
for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. 2 down.
1-1.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Butler on his way over. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
He's got it. One away. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. And another ball. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. In the air, foul off first. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Johnny Pareda.
Johnny Pareda.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Brennan on the move to the gap. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
A's.
turn to their closer, Mason
Number 19.
Miller.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Leading
He's
off
already
for the
homered here in
Guardians,
this
first
one.
baseman Kyle Manzardo.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one way inside.
Count is 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Jones in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that is downstairs. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Outside low, 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Right side, Rooker brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Brennan up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 on, 1 out. Check swing, called strike. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Lane Thomas.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Count 1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Cade Smith.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. 36. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Luis Arias taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That misses. 1-0. And that's a little high. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Brennan. One up, one down. Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Just off the inside edge. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1-1.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And takes low for ball one. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and we're headed to the 11th.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
A's.
we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Luis Medina.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. And a sac bunt here. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. First pitch, and he just misses. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a base hit. Throw comes into third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And now it's even up.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground, a short, could be two. There's one, out, and that's two. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Late swing fouled off.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
So the tying run is second. That misses the zone. And 1-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. He goes down looking.
Now batting,
Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The A's down to their final out. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a foul out of play. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Clase is just one strike away.
One ball.
That one almost got him. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.